Hey there, Fabian here, the owner of the AltumCode brand. In this video I'm going to show you how you can install any of my products on a shared web host with cPanel. For the purpose of this tutorial I'm going to use 11 Uptime, which is a personal product of mine, as an example, but the process is the same for all my products. So let's get started. First off, I'm assuming that you already have a domain name and a shared web host ready to go, just like I have right here. In this video I'm using Namecheap's shared web hosting solution, which is my personal favorite. You can sign up to Namecheap via my affiliate link down in the description if by the end of the video you like the experience and what they offer. And now let's go to the cPanel. I'm going to be redirected, and as you can see, this is your typical cPanel that you also will most likely have on other web hosting providers as well. So first thing, I'm going to go to MySQL databases right here, and I'm going to create a new database. I'm going to name it 11 Uptime. Create the database, open up the Stickies app, and I will paste it right here. And now that I created a database, I'm also going to need a database user. So again, 11 Uptime, and then I'm going to use the password generator, just like that, and I'm going to paste it in the Stickies node. I'm going to create the user, go back, and then I'm going to give permissions to the user to access the new database that I created. Add user to database. And now I'm going to assign all the privileges, make changes, and the database is ready to go. And now the next step would be to upload the actual files to your server. You can do that multiple ways. The first one being uploading to the server directly via an FTP program such as FileZilla, or using the file manager from cPanel, which we're going to use because it is more convenient. And I'm going to open up File Manager, go to public HTML, and I'm simply going to delete this content because it's default and we are not going to need it at all. So confirm. You can see the directory is empty and we can start to upload our files. After you purchase my software, you get all those files just like this. You have a zip package. I'm going to extract it, go inside of it, and you can see the product folder right here. So I'm going to make a zip out of this, simply drag and drop it, wait for it to upload. And now that the zip file has uploaded, I'm going to go back to the file manager. You can see it right here, and we're going to look for the extract function. I'm going to extract it right here, and then we can close this up. Simply delete those files because we don't need it. And then I'm going to go inside the product app, select everything, and bring back everything to public HTML. Go back, and then we can delete the product folder because it is empty. Skip, and then what we need to do is right click on the config.php file, change permissions, and give it all the permissions. And also we need to go inside the uploads folder, select all the folders right here that you see. For each product this might be different, but you need to select all of them, right click, and again change permissions, just like that. And right now that we prepared the database and all the files, we can go and install the product to altum.dev, which is my domain of choice for this installation, and use the /install path. Keep in mind, all my products can be installed on subdomains, root domains, just like this one, and also on subfolders. So this might differ depending on how you want to install it and where. So I'm going to start the installation. I'm going to agree. As you can see, we have an error right here, and the problem is that we are on 7.2 of the PHP version and the required one is 7.4. We can solve this very easily by going to the cPanel and searching for a PHP version controller, and in this case is this one, select PHP version. This might differ from cPanel to cPanel. So as you can see, the current PHP version, the default one is 7.2. I'm going to simply select 7.4 in this case and set it as current. Okay, perfect. Easy enough. I'm going to go back to the installer, hit refresh, and we are ready to go. Okay, right now what we want to do is fill in the license key. I'm going to do this, but you're not going to see it. You need to paste in your license key that you got from purchasing the product. So right here in the database details, you need to enter your host. In this case, the default one is localhost, which is the most common, but it can differ from web host to web host. So I'm going to copy in the password, paste it right here, the name of the database and the username of the database. In this case, they're the same. Alright, now I'm going to hit finish installation. It's going to load. And now, as you can see, the installation is completed. You can log in with the default admin. I'm going to go to altum.dev. And right now, as you can see, 11 uptime is installed. But what I want to show you is the following, which is a typical error that can be fixed very easily, but it is very common. It's a 404 not found when you click the login or the register page. So how can you solve this? First off, I'm going to go to cPanel File Manager, and then I'm going to go to Settings, and I'm going to show Hidden Files. Hit Save, and then I'm going to inspect it if I have a .htaccess file, in which case I do not have, because it wasn't uploaded for some reason. I'm going to go back to the product folder, open up my product folder, and as you can see, the .htaccess file is actually here. Keep in mind the .htaccess file is hidden by default, so your PC might not see it. I'm going to drag and drop it right here, go back to the public HTML, and as you can see, it appeared right here. Right now, I'm going to go back to altum.dev, click on sign in, and as you can see, it is properly working. Okay, what I want to do is log into the admin account, go to the admin panel, website settings, and in case you do have the cron job tab right here, as some of my products do not require a cron job, you will see all the cron jobs that need to be installed. You can do this very easily by going back to your cPanel and then searching for cron. The cron jobs are right here. And now what you want to do is select right here the most frequent option that you have. In this case, it's once per 5 minutes. And then the command will be the following. Go back to website settings. The command is this one, starting from wget. Copy this one, go back to your cPanel, command, and add a new cron job. Perfect. And now what you want to do is go back to your website settings and do the same for this one, this one, this one, this one, and all of them that you see right here, depending on the product. And now, before finishing it off, what I want to do is go back to the file manager and I want to delete the install and update folder because we do not need them and I simply do not want them to be here. They're secure, and that's it. You've successfully installed an AltumCode product. Congrats and thank you for choosing AltumCode.